Ethically dubious employer doesn't want to pay on. I am in the midst of leaving a truly terrible job. I have only been there for a year, but began noticing issues after the first month. Now, this is in healthcare and we work with very vulnerable people, and I have seen some horrendous ethical issues and lack of competency among employees and my employer, for example, permitting clinicians to perform tasks they are not trained in, recommending treatments that are basically pseudoscience. Not to mention my employer has no respect for boundaries or work-life balance, which are essential in this field if you want to avoid burnout. They also have horrible work-life balance, time management, and organizational skills themselves, leading them to be behind on all work constantly with over 2,000 emails sitting in their inbox. This also resulted in much of my work being delayed and clients getting upset that they are waiting for things that the employer needs to do. Because of this incompetence, I get constant emails and texts asking me to work on off days, or my employer texting at 8 p.m. or 7 a.m. and expecting a reply. I have set very clear boundaries from the start that I don't work outside my hours, and have also raised concerns about the ethics and competency issues, which resulted in my employer becoming defensive and emotional, and changing nothing. Since giving my notice, the employer has been pushing boundaries even more. So, being the compliant human that I am, and because I do need to wrap up things that I have been waiting for my employer to get to for months, I began responding and including every single work-related communication outside of my hours, or requests for a small task that I need to complete on an off day as hours worked, and have banked up some nice overtime. Last week the employer sent an email saying that I am no longer allowed to work overtime and every hour worked out will be banked as vacation time instead. I don't want that, because if I am working out I deserve to be paid for it. So I immediately stopped responding to anything after hours or on off days, and have been working only 8 hours on my scheduled days. The frustration and passive aggression coming from my employer since I did that is unmatched. Truly, they should get an award for the snarky and condescending emails and texts they have sent me. I only have a few days left and will be filing an ethics complaint for the many egregious things I have seen once I'm out of there. It's what they deserve, and I can't wait.